good. The shit was tripping. I had to get it right. Fuck you. Strong weed, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, here you go.
You're in the,
Yep.
you're in the bum area. They're gonna call in front of Con Ed.
I'm in the bum area. It's better now.
What you called in front of Con Ed?
I need to, because it seems like
The area is bum. You hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, and I see you.
Okay. Well, what's good, bro?
What's up, bro? You know, I've been doing this thing on the gram called, and you know, immediate. You already know you was and a human gem drop, and been teaching independence for my whole career, and showed me ways to do this too. You know what I mean? So I wanted you to tap in and ask some questions. I wanted to ask you some questions and give some good insight to the people, because I got a lot of firemen rappers, firemen executives, you know, tuned in, and insight. Leave it alone, man.
Yeah. Now, you know what's funny about this to me? Because this is literally what I've been doing for the last 5-6 years, and I've been telling niggas to do it. But now, you know, it's the wave now, so everybody's like an interviewer and does all that. So, I'm sorry.
Nah, you've been telling me to do this shit for a while, but now I got no choice. So I'm kind of like,
now the block is crowded.
the block is crowded, so you know, I'm figuring out ways to maneuver.
While right now I'm feeling like the plug.
You are the plug. You are the plug. You got a lot of things. You got a lot of things happening right now. You know, like, what's the difference? What's the difference between Dame and Dame? You feel me? Because I feel like it's a difference between both, like, as far as settings.
Between Dame and Dusko?
Between Dame and Dusko.
Oh, well, you know, Champagne Dame was a whole nother Dame ago. It was different ideals. It was fresh off of hustling. I was young, you know, and Dusko was just a more refined Dame Dash, you know, the evolved version of Dame Dash. You know, every time I kind of get into a different business and take it over, I always change the name. So,
Right.
you know, now I'm Billy Pablo, you know what I mean?
Billy Pablo III.
Billy Pablo III, but I'm on my rock and roll shit. But, you know, when you're younger, you don't think so much about how you affect other people, you know, or, you know, what you're doing because you're insecure. But when you get older and you conquer a lot of shit, you no longer feel insecurities, you feel super confident. So you no longer have to overcompensate. So I would say Dusko is the one that's been into social distancing since you met him. How about that? And that was the evolved version of Dame. Dame thought he had to be outside. You know, Dame started off on the block. Dame started off on the block beating concrete and, you know, having close interaction with people and making money off other people. Dusko is the artist, you know, the person that really only does what he loves, only surrounds himself with people he loves. He only teaches, you know. You since you've known me, I've been a protector of the art. you know, I'm the DNA of everything that's really going on, and you saw it with your own 2 eyes. So you saw me teach niggas how to do merch. You saw me teach niggas to be independent. You saw me teach niggas how to use the internet, the 5Ds, how to make videos, commercials, and all that. You know, you saw me teach niggas about art, you know, all fashion. But all I do is teach, and Dusko only loves. That's what he does everything for. He only does it for love. Dusko doesn't do shit for money. Dusko only does shit for love, and that's why everything Dusko does is cool. Because niggas do some dumb shit for money. But Dusko will never do no dumb shit for money. Dusko will never rob nobody, disrespect his culture, or let anyone from another culture disrespect his culture. You know, Dusko's about that action. Dusko puts up his own bread. Dusko's still paying all the people that work with him in the pandemic. Dusko is a general. You know, whoever can't function right now, it's a war out now. Right now, if you can't function right now, don't ever call yourself a general. Don't ever bluff and say that you're about that action if you're not right now being a guerrilla in a war. You know, anyone can function when it's not a war. Dusko functions in a war, but so does Dane. But Dusko functions when there's not a war. Dusko is always prepared to fight, even when he doesn't have to, for love. You know, all of that.
Right. That's the realest answer. So you said something important about the culture, right? And I want to dwell on that a second. What is your definition of lifestyle, and why is it important to sell and give game to our culture?
I mean, that's the reason why we learn things, so we can teach, no matter what. And that's why I keep learning things. Because as soon as I do it, I teach, and the OG should never charge you for information. Now, you have a personal relationship with me. Pause. Every time you call me, I'm giving you some advice. I'm pushing you to be better. We're always in competition with each other, but it's a friendly one. I'm always stunting on you because I want to inspire you. You understand what I'm saying? You know, people think that the traditional way to teach is going into a classroom. That's how you make soldiers. You know how you make generals? You stun on them. Because then they're going to want to have and fight for what you got and have more so they can share and help you get bigger. You know? Some people want to make soldiers. I just want to make generals. I want partners. I don't want nobody working for me. And I've never asked you to work for me, ever in life. I've always said, let's partner up.
Always. Always. It was always about getting the bag together and showing me how to get the bag. I mean, it wasn't just like... Also,
Dusko got a lot of puppies. You know?
All right. Good.
Dusko got little puppies all over the place. You know? Shit like that.
Oh, yo, what's your definition of lifestyle?
Living. Having fun. There's always been a definition of life. Dash means the life. There's the day you're born, and there's the day you die. And that dash in between, right? That dash represents life. Okay, life is the dash.
Like being a dad in the internet era.
Say it again.
I said, what is it like? What is it like for you being a father?
I ain't gonna lie, it's bugged out. It is. It is bugged out. Cause I'm a regular nigga, you know? And that's another thing you know about me. I laugh and do all the regular shit like I'm still on the block. You know, the thing about this life is you never have to grow up. You know, you have to take care of your responsibilities, but niggas play all day. That's all we do. Since you know me, every time you visited me at the office, I was smoking weed and laughing. My shit is like a social club, but I knew how to turn hanging out into something monetizable. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just catch a vibe, smoke weed, then we just go get in the motherfucking studio, make a record, document it. All of a sudden, we got some shit we could sell. Nigga, every time you walked into my office, you did a little bum-ass side project with them niggas from some shit we did. Slick motherfucker, you and your man Shipes. You know?
I mean, you taught me well. You
I
taught
ain't
me
teach you
well.
that, nigga. That's not what I taught you. But anyway, when you come into my crib,
Right.
when you came in my spot, you knew that you could grow something and come out and walk with it and sell something. So I never would be mad at somebody that was taking advantage of an opportunity ever. You know what I'm saying? I only present opportunity so people could take advantage of it. You know?
Right.
And what the thing about you is you learned the fundamentals, right? Like you learned that you have to have a show before a hit record. You know what I mean? You knew that you had to hit the road. You know you had to, like, you didn't compromise. So I see you doing more shows than niggas that's on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm watching you, be in the game and evolve in the game, and you have a better career than a lot of niggas that caught that lick when you first was there and had that record on Hot 97. They can't fill up SOBs right now. You know? They're not doing classic projects with Pete Rock and using a live band. And I like to think that I was responsible for giving you a little inspiration. Now you're responsible for taking it and applying it where a lot of people didn't, but that's why I still fuck with you. Like I only fuck with the niggas that can survive without me.
Because that's what you taught, survival. You know what I mean? It was all
If you
about
gotta be in
survival.
my nest, you gotta get the fuck out my nest. We gotta fly together.
Right.
It's just I'll teach you, but I ain't having no niggas sitting around in my nest. And that's another thing. You see, I don't be around niggas too long. We be friends. It's just because I'm not trying to be up under a nigga too long. That's another thing I be trying to teach niggas. Like, yo, if you inspired in a moment, cool. But you ain't got to be connected to a nigga forever. Go do some other shit. His dreams is his dreams. You got to have your own. So Dusko chases his own dreams. You know what I mean?
Right. When you was in the business, I'm gonna go back to your manage to when you artists. I know that's not something you're too fond of now, right? But
yeah,
what number one thing you looked at when looking for artists to artists? What was something that stood out that you would dwell on to that artist?
Work ethic. It's still that. I don't work with nobody if they want me to work harder than them. I should never have to work harder for somebody than they do for themselves. Those are the type of people that become entitled and start overcompensating and start yelling for nothing. Start distracting and fucking everything up. Like I know I've seen it happen in your crew. The one that needs you the most is the one that's talking the most shit about you. You know what I mean? The one you're doing the most for is the one that doesn't appreciate you the most. The one you're doing the most for is the one that thinks you owe him the most. And that's how niggas are, man. Or people, dudes, men. I could deal with that with a vagina, but I don't do that for no girl, no dudes.
Real shit. Real shit. You've been a part of a lot of history, bro. Like, I know a lot of niggas talk to you and they talk about old history. I want to talk about new history. I was a part of it, right? So, like, how
Isn't that, wait, let's stop right there. The fact that you could say old history and new history. I got categories of history, my nigga.
That's a fact. You're a monumental figure in this shit, man. Niggas should, anytime a nigga see you, niggas should be throwing flowers, yo. Because
they do, though. I must admit, though, face to face, never nothing bad. Always respect. I've never been disrespectful, and I don't think I deserved it. But DD 172 was a period of time that was, to me, way more fun than Rockefeller. Way more fun than Rockefeller. Wow. Hell yeah.
I was more fun. Like, what I was.
Nigga, listen, you tell me. Now, you name listen, let me just say this. You name any record label you ever walked into that was a 10,000 square foot building, a television network, a rock fucking concert in the bottom, gallery in the middle, 3 levels, luxury, Tribeca, where what did we do? All we did was smoke weed and make music, make creations, and laugh all fucking day. Right? And I watched all you niggas come and go from ASAP Rocky to Smoke DZA to Currency to Crit to Most Def to, all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to take nothing from you. I never tried to sign none of y'all. all we did was just, and it was a period in hip hop. And you know what I'm gonna tell you why it was really the best time, because it's been the only period in hip hop where it was corny to be violent. In that period, if you wasn't on some smooth shit, if niggas was coming on some hostile shit, everyone was like turning their back on them. You was looking like a fuddy duddy. You know what I'm saying? And I had rock and roll, hip hop, people like famous people from different genres that didn't even know who they were, just kicking it. You know what I mean? And it was before niggas had 5Ds, the internet was new. So it was just fresh. You know, it was fresh. Everything happened in there. We had every kind of person, white, black, European, Spanish, Chinese. We took it around the world. I documented it. I was making magazines. We was on tour buses. We had motherfucking tour uniforms. I mean, that's what it looks like when a tycoon just wants to have fun for a couple of years. You ain't even seen. Did you see me work?
Other than put it together, nah. It was
now, the funny thing about it was this was exactly in the midst of when they were saying I was crack dead broke. And I wasn't even saying nothing. I was like, go ahead, keep saying it. I'll be over here in a building that y'all not allowed to come into. See, now and I got to select the people I wanted.
How do you? I already know how. I want on one part of what you just said. I already know how you did it, but I know the people. How do you deal with the bullshit?
Okay, let me explain. I'm gonna show you. Right now, if everyone's talking bad about me right now, can I hear them? How do I deal with what? The sunshine, the puppies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hello?
Right.
Like how do I?
You know that
how
house.
do I deal with? You know how I deal with someone saying I'm broke? I just look at my house. I just look at the wall halls. That's all. Now, if that's what I see, why would I give a fuck what somebody say? Only way that would bother me probably if it was true, and if that's the case, it should bother me. I shouldn't be broke.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
If it was true, that'd be like somebody say, "Yo, they ain't gonna get no girls." You think we bothered over that? I'd be like,
"Okay, all right, whatever."
Yo, you ain't got no puppies. You don't know nothing about French bulldogs. I'd be like, okay. Keep saying that. When I got a purple lilac Merrill laying there, a unicorn. You see, he's purple, right?
Mm-hmm. That's the little space mark. I figured too.
Nigga, lilac, he's fucking crazy.
I told you that. So what's it like? Right? What do you think was the change in for music and
Say that again.
what do you think was the biggest change in being an independent artist? Who's the last 5
I would say Instagram and the internet. That changed the scope a lot. And also SoundCloud. SoundCloud changed a lot of shit.
It wasn't right?
Your shit is cutting in and out, bro.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
If you was in the music business right now and you was looking for artists, is numbers more important than talent, or talent more important than numbers?
If I'm in the music business for what? Because I want to make money or because I want to make culture?
You want to make money.
I think talent.
So talent
and work ethic. Because, you know, something that's large, usually that with no talent, it doesn't last long. And when money comes quick, you spend it quick. When you
Right.
have something that has talent like vinyl, it just makes you money forever.
That's real shit. Yo, was your approach making movies the same as your approach making records? You use your music game approach in the movie world?
Yeah. First I tried it the regular way. I didn't like it. Then I did it on my own. Same thing with the television business. You see what I'm doing right now? I got a television network because I don't like it. I tried it and it doesn't work for me. So the only way to fucking fix it is to do it myself, not complain. So I put my own television network out and I got my own streaming service.
That's real shit.
And I'm giving niggas content daily. Good content.
All day. I
Not
can
no
agree.
bubblegum shit.
I'm a part of some of that content, so I don't agree.
You are. You know what's funny on the low, on the OG stories, you know that bun, that's your shit.
New Jack.
I copied New Jack. Did you notice that?
Come on, man.
You ain't noticed
I did know that.
You didn't say shit about it.
I ain't have to. You know, I'm fly bum ass nigga, man. I don't gotta say nothing. I'm just watching, man. I'm just watching. Fucking.
You know what you should. Why you don't never? You know what I wonder? Why you don't never tell a story about how you were kind of responsible for getting Jim and. That was pretty legendary.
I didn't really. I wanted somebody else to tell that story because I still feel weird telling that story because, you know, I grew up watching y'all, you feel me, and idolizing a lot of this shit. So a lot of that shit was surreal to me, you feel me? So it's kind of weird me telling that story, but I would like you to tell the story because you was, you know, it's good for the people. You tell really
I
good
was high. I'm a little cloudy. I was high. I just remember. You know the story better. I think you should tell it. I brought it up.
Well, Dame is the reason that that I even have my allegiance with those guys. As far as, you know, I was godfathered in, and I remember I did a show in the Mercury Lounge that Ski was doing at the time, and you was there with Cam, and I performed. And when I got off the stage, nigga, Cam was like, "Yo, you hard, B. That shit was hard." And you was like, "Yeah, nigga, you don't know about Smoke Desert?" And you know, you got a tendency, if a nigga don't know right away, if you don't see, he know, you tell him, like, how you make a nigga feel whack? How you don't know about Smoke Desert? It's the Harlem Biggie. So then from there, it was like, all right, cool. Took a flick, exchanged info, was like, whatever. Then the next day, you was like, yo, come to the gallery. You know what I mean? Killer over here. You know what I mean? Y'all should chop it up. You know what I mean? Maybe, you know what I mean, work on some shit. So, you know, going over there at that time, I think it was, they wasn't, I don't know if they wasn't speaking or not, but I know, you know, they wasn't. All right. So, you know, they both was over there one time, and you know, the weed bring everybody together. And
Now I think you had a video or some shit.
I had a video for City of Dreams. And
Yeah, and I shot the video. I should play that. I gotta find that. I directed the video for City of Dreams.
Directed the video. Yep.
That shit is hard too. Hard.
Yeah. If nobody's seen that, go check that out, City of Dreams.
And then they came through. What happened was they both came through for your video. I think that's what happened.
They both came.
I didn't know they was. Yeah, that's what happened.
They both came through, and if y'all look in the video, they was chopping it up. Like, that was like the first times they was actually speaking. And you know, from there was the history, everything else. But
nigga, I had BK the artist painting and all that shit. Come on,
the artist did cover. It was a good
time. First of all, why you not saying who directed the Flyers video for you too, my nigga? You need to be putting that shit up like it's art. That's vinyl video.
I'm gonna post that shit after we get off this joint, just so I could, you know, get the people back re-engaged with that thing so they can see that over again.
But they should notice there's a lot of classic shit going on in that video. So like you said, that's their first conversation. You got BK the artist painting, Game Dash director. I mean, you know, Jonah was the DP. You know what I'm saying?
That was some Harlem shit to the core. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably the most Harlem thing that I've done in my career at that point. And
Now, let's say this. How
remember
about
when
this? How much did I
I
charge
bought
you for that video to direct it?
$0.99. Did that off the
Exactly.
love.
For fun. That's what I'm saying. I don't do
Did
nothing
that
for
off
money.
the love. It's always been.
If you ask me, I think you might
It's
even
always
ask
been
me, and
that.
I was like, don't play me. I was like, get a camera and a
Facts.
lens, but let's go. Well, I look like you got
That's a
pitch
fact.
nickels.
That's a fact. And
I don't get money for directing
he
videos.
put
I
me
do
in my
that shit
first.
for fun.
My first movie. Right. He put me in my first movie too. You know what I mean? That I was, you know what I mean, joining Walmart and all that, the Blu-ray version and shit. It's a good time.
Word, I forgot about that. Yeah,
It's a lot.
I've been trying. Let me ask you this: Why won't you move out of New York for a year?
I want to be close to my parents. They need me right now, so I don't want to be too far from them.
All right, you got that one.
You heard, Dusko?
I said you got that one. You got that
Because
one.
you was about to try to tell me. Thank you. Because I didn't need no banter today.
I just feel like, all right, so if that's the case, you should at least come for the winter. Why you want to not in the winter time? You see.
I mean, before the pandemic, I was over there. You see me at least once a month. I was over there. You know what I mean?
True. What are you doing right now? Where you at?
Well, right now I'm grocery shopping. Well, I'm not per se, but I'm waiting for the groceries to get back in the car, and then I'm going back to the crib.
You got a Dapper Dan mask?
Nah, but I got a Dapper Dan Gucci jacket.
Yeah, you swear you are so Dapper Dan right now. You think? But wait till I get back over there. Wait till I get back over there. I'm gonna stunt. When I get with Dapper Dan, I'm gonna show you what you're supposed to make with Dapper Dan. Watch.
All right, cool.
Watch.
You know, I need
yeah,
the
nah, I'm gonna be like that. When I make with Dap, gotta be one of one.
I mean, all my pieces is one of one with Dap. But
here's the thing.
I got some.
Dapper Dan made me a jacket back when niggas was getting the Suzuki wheel covers and shit. Like when Dapper Dan had to join on. I actually bought coat from Dapper Dan. He made me the Sherling with the deep pockets for guns.
I think he told me that. I think.
Yeah.
Now it's one story you always tell that before I let you go, because I got somebody else coming too. I want you to tell this story to segue into my next shit, and it's my favorite Biggie story because you're one of the only people I know that had a personal relationship with Big, and that nigga's my favorite rapper of all time. And
that was my nigga.
What's your famous Biggie story?
The one, when I got too drunk.
Stink Mink, he put you in the rap.
Oh, the Stink Mink one? Okay, I'll tell that one. So, the other one, yeah, well, me and him used to have this competition and shit, who could drink the most, and he used to weigh a lot more than me. And the first time he got me, the first time we hung out, he definitely, look, Daru checked in. What's up, Daru? Original Sensei. So the first time we ever really hung out was at the what's that? I'm Out for Presidents, Dead Presidents video when he was playing Monopoly with real money. And all those champagne bottles were just between me and him. We just started going shot for shot. And I ended up playing myself. That's another story. But anyway, so I was at the Bobby Brown birthday party, and Biggie was there. And as soon as we saw each other, it was on. So we started getting mad drunk and shit. And, he was supposed to go on the stage with Puffy. He said, I ain't going. I went behind the curtain and threw up. And he ended up throwing up on his mink. And that's the reason why, and then that's the reason why they had that Stink Mink Gators. It's because that time I made him throw up on his mink on a drinking contest. D-Rock and them could tell you that story.
C's is in here right now. He said that's a fact.
Oh, D-Rock is in there?
Nah, C's in here.
Oh, C's? What's up, C's? Now I'm going to tell you this. We used to have a lot of fun. When we used to hook up, when we see each other, it was like as if we was like from the same family. Because they used to like to snap, and we liked to snap. You know what I mean? And Biggie was a funny ass nigga. So he come in, C's would literally go and roll 60 blunts. He was the first person that I saw that really smoked like that. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't even start doing nothing till C's rolls like 60. And then they would just smoke, 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 snap, 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 smoke, and snap. And that's what we did. And this nigga be in there going like this. And then we see each other like around the world. Like I might run into them in London or Germany or something, and it would be on the same way. It was a real brotherhood that was made there. It was a real brotherhood that was made there.
That's fly.
That was sad. Really, to be honest, after Biggie was gonna come fuck with us. You know, we was the commission. You know what I mean? So he was gonna give, I think, Puff like a double and a triple. And we was gonna do it. We was gonna do it together. We was talking about that.
Who was gonna be a part of the commission?
It was Jay Big, and we was looking for another girl. I was like looking for girls to be that, but that was gonna be called the commission. Yeah.
No, I'm stuck for those stories, man. I got C's on here next. Big bro, I love you. You already know you forever that nigga.
Somebody said you was playing me because you got me to talk about what I used to do. Nah, me and him could kick it like that. Nobody else. Me and him can talk like that because that's my brother, and he really loves hip hop. But you know, the new shit, all that stuff, like he's just showing you the relationship we have to even get to this point. It's a very in Harlem is a brotherhood, and if you live by the same ideals of a real Harlem nigga, you automatically inducted in the Harlem Hall of Fame. Because even though you from Harlem, it don't make you a real Harlem nigga. You know, a lot of niggas don't live by those Harlem ideals. But, you know, Smoke does. Smoke's crew does. Smoke was also a nigga put me with Murder Mook.
Right.
And I remember he was trying to introduce me to Mook for a while. And I was like, yo, I don't want to meet nobody with the first name Murder. But he was like, nah, man, I'm telling you, you're going to like him as soon as you meet him. And because of that, that connected me back with my OG Daniel, you know? So that's the reason why when you can like, you see a Harlem nigga, you know he probably know a lot of the Harlem niggas you probably know or don't know, or he gonna bring you some more good Harlem niggas. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, remember,
so no matter what I liked was, because I didn't like the shit Shipes did with Crit, you know, went around my back and did the deal, and you know we stopped. You didn't stop fucking with me even though you was working with him. But a lot of niggas will be like, yo, if I'm gonna fuck with him, I can't fuck, you know, choose sides and shit. But we were still able to maintain our Harlem relationship. The same shit happened with Wiz, that kid Benji. You know what I mean? You know, I was like, I can't fuck with you as long as you fuck with Benji. But as soon as you got rid of Benji, you know, we were back on. And he was like, yo, you was right. You know what I mean? You still fuck with that dude, right. But, you know, that can't come between our Harlem relationship. You know what I mean? But he needs to bring me an ounce. He's disrespectful.
we'll talk about that, and you know I'm gonna get y'all back together.
Yeah, I know, but whatever.
Love you. Okay. Look, I don't want to look positive. Bring that shit over here. Shit. Yo, Dusko, I'm gonna check in after this. I'm getting on Zoom later on too.
To watch Zoom. I sent that to you, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be a screening of OG story, so everybody gonna come to the Zoom and watch it. And you know, I'm gonna be there. You know, whatever you be there, I want you to see it. Yo, you know what I mean? We need to do a Zoom screening
for sure, 1,000%.
We need to do a Zoom screening to honor up. Have everybody come. We should all watch it, and then all pop in and do a Q&A.
Let's do it.
It's mad fly shit we could do now. Now that nobody got shit to do, niggas got it. Now that niggas ain't got shit to do, y'all gotta listen to my ideas. Y'all gotta take my ideas serious now. Cause I've been telling y'all shit like this.
Yo, I gotta link you with my man Set Free too. I gotta link you with my man Set Free. I think I told you that before. You and Set Free, I gotta link y'all, man. That's another good brother, man.
I've been telling you to do your own show for a while, right? I've been telling you to come do your own show for a while.
I am gonna come do my own show, bro. I promise.
But now you're doing Instagram live show.
I am.
But we could have had the TV show, right? You know, but I don't know. Nobody listens to me. I don't know why.
But my head start.
You're a good interviewer,
bro. That's
You're a
why
good
I'm
interviewer.
Here.
You should have been doing this. A pandemic made you do it. It had nothing to do with anything.
Man. I appreciate it.
All right, bro.
No, I already had shit in mind, but you know, I'm a planner, man. You know,
now everybody got to do content from the house. I've been doing content from the house since Hip Hop Motivation, bro.
There you go.
I was like fucking 6 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck is? Now y'all doing that shit from the house. You're gonna see me do it from the studio. Period.
Well, look, I'm starting in the house, and then
Huh?
I'm starting in the house, and then I'm gonna graduate to the studio.
Nigga, it's nickels now. It's 2 for $5 now, bro. Everybody's doing it. It's cool. You gonna have a good one, but you should have done that shit years ago.
I'm about to come with the dubs, man. Don't worry. I'm about to come with the dubs on the block.
You gotta just listen to me when I say it, man. I be knowing what I'm talking about, man. I'm sick of being right.
All right, Dusko.
All right, later.
All right, later, nigga. The goddamn Dash. It's my big brother. Hold on, I'm gonna undo this and I'm gonna restart it so I can save this. I don't know if my people was screen recording this shit because I'm trying, you know, I'm getting a little tech savvy. Hey yo, C's. Hey yo, Leo, stay right there, Leo. I'm about to end this because I think it's about to be an hour on this joint anyway, and I'm coming right back for you right now.